Hello, viewers. My name is Chuck Butler, and you are tuning into Sunday Stock Talk, where we break down stocks for the upcoming weekend. Let's jump into it. Now, I've already done my analysis on the Thinkorswim platform. For those of you who may have the same platform, you may notice a difference in the color scheme. You can change that by going to Setup, go to Application Settings, go to Look and Feel, and then go up here to Color Scheme, and then choose what color scheme you want. My current color scheme is old school Thinkorswim. Now, you just pick whatever you want. You guys might have the dark version. That's what I had before, but I changed it to old school TOS, and it looks pretty good. I like it. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to be honest. There is not a lot that I liked for the upcoming week. I'm going to have to do some more analysis once the market opens on Monday. And watch out because there are more earnings calls coming up for this week. So let's get into my weekly risk down here. We're going to start from the bottom this time because we always start from the top. Let's mix it up a little bit. LabD is a 3 times leveraged biotech ETF. And LabU is the inverse of LabD. LabD is the bearish biotech ETF, and LabU is the bullish one. Right now, they're both on watch because LabU is at its support around 92.30, and LabD is near resistance at 26 right here. And if we go over to the future that it follows, that both of the inverses follow, IBB, we can, yes, IBB did sell off and it is now trending down, but it could possibly bounce at the support right here at 114. See, old supports can become, old resistance points can become new supports. So that's why I have it marked down on the trend line. See right here and right here. Now, we can wait to see if this becomes a new support, or we can just buy in right now for the hopes of the bounce, which would be not the best plan in my opinion. So those two are on watch right now. Then we can move over here to ticker symbol BC. Brunswick Corp. I think this is the bowling alley. I don't know, probably. So as you can see over here, I have my plan in blue of how I would want to trade this stock if I did take a position this week. As you can see, I have my trend line drawn here at 62.40. Well, I got something in my throat. Okay, I have my trend line drawn here at 62.40 for support. Here, I'm going to go ahead and change this to blue so it'll be easier for you guys and me as well. Blue trend line support, red trend line resistance, pretty simple enough. As you can see, old resistance can become new support points. You see how 62.40 became a resistance for right here, and right here. But over here it broke that, and now it confirmed 62.40 as a support right here, and it can do it as right here as well. The white line is the SMA line, and the blue line is the 25-day EMA line. And I use these to identify whether or not it's a good time to get into the swing trade or not. Now, I have my alert set for 62.50, and for this ticker, I plan to enter at 63. Even though I understand that it can bounce, or it bounced already, but I'm just waiting for a better confirmation to make sure it continues its uptrend pattern. So I plan to enter at 63 and sell at 66.21 up here, even though it has 10% margin to cover from 62.50 from the support to the resistance at 69. even though the resistance, the last resistant point it hit was 69.60. I'm trying to be conservative and lock in my profits. So from 63 to 66.21, it offers about 5%. So that's what I plan to capture if I do trade this stock. Let's move on to ticker symbol RTRX. Now this one, BC was a horizontal pattern. Now RTRX, it's in an upward channel, as you can see right here. These two purple trend lines I drew, they're nothing special. They're just the trend lines that I drew, but they help me identify the pattern easier. For the upward channel, as you can see, the stock trades in between these two purple lines. So right now, it hit its resistance on the purple line right here. So from previous history, we can tell that they're going to continue to uptrend. So I plan to enter at my plan is over here. I plan to enter at 28 and exit at 29.50, and from 28 to 29.50 offers 5% plus. Even though it can go up to 30, I want to lock in my profits. My stop loss will be 27.90. Let's move on. Ticker symbol AA. Now right now this one is below its previous support, so this could act as a resistance. So this will be on watch, but I still have it broken down because I'm betting that it will break it, because it did recover from its earnings, which it had good earnings. But even though a stock has good earnings, it can still trend down. Now let's see, which is why I never play on the earnings day, because it's literally a gamble. You don't know if it's going to go up or down. A stock can have good earnings and go and plummet, and the stock can have bad earnings and rise. So it's a gamble, which I don't like to do. Let's see. It has a support here at 40, which it did bounce from, so that's good. Let's go ahead and mark this as a blue for support. So what I want to see this week is I want to see it go past its previous support, which can act as a new resistance. I want to see it pass 44 and trend up to its old resistance at 48. So this one will be on watch. I have my alert set at 44. And let's move on to the next symbol, ticker symbol EDIT. Let's mark this as a blue line for support. Alright, then I have my plan down here. What I plan to do with this is enter at 32.50 and exit at 34.12. So there's support at 32. There's support at 30 right here, as you can see. And from 32.50, from my entry at 32.50 to 36 offers 11.94%. But I do plan to exit at 34.12 to capture 5% of that. I have my alert set at 32.50, obviously. So we're going to wait for this one. It's not quite ready yet to confirm its uptrend, but it will be on watch. Now let's move on to ticker symbol PBR. Now watch out, PBR has earnings on the 3rd of August, and EDIT has earnings on the 8th. So that's going to be next week. So let's get into PBR. PBR is a petroleum-based company, so watch out. It is connected to the forward/CL future. So if this future starts trending down, then you can see a trend down with PBR as well. Now let's see. As you can see, it has a resistance at 11. Here, let me go ahead and move that up a little. Extend to the left and move it up a little. There you go. PBR has resistance at 11, and it has support at, let's see, like I said, 97,930. As you can see, it is above the 25-day EMA, which confirms its uptrend. It is respecting the line, which means it's not trending down from it, but it's trading along using it as a support. It did break its resistance at 11, and it is continuing to use the EMA line as a support. So what I want to see is for this to cross its resistance at 12 and continue to use the EMA line as a support for a possible entry at 12 and then a sell at 1270, because from 12 to 13, from the possible support we can see at 12 to the resistance at 13, we can see a 6% margin, and I would like to enter at 1210 and exit at 1270 to capture my 5%. So that is how I plan to trade this ticker. Alright then, so let's move on to the last two. These are also 3 times leveraged ETFs, natural gas. The future for these are /NG. Now this is on watch as well, because from /NG has a resistance at 280, so I would like to see it break 280, and that would confirm an entry for UGAS to possible highs of 60 or 62, where this SMA line is, because it can act as a resistance. But you see DGAS, it can also bounce right here off of its support at 24, and the SMA line is also at 24, so I would be in favor of DGAS, but I would have to wait to confirm that and see what natural gas will try to do. If natural gas can get rejected here at 280, I will most likely take a position within DGAS, and then we can see it trend back down to its support at 270. Here, let me draw a trend line. Mark it blue. You don't have to mark it blue. I just think it's easier to figure out which one is support or resistance. I'm tired of looking at red. So yeah, that will be it on the watch list for this week. Yeah, so go ahead and do your own technical analysis. Do your own technical analysis, and I will see you next week. If you look down in the link below, I will be on my StockTwits account. I am every week, but I'm just reminding you. I will update my list. Things can be added or deleted based on the opportunities that present itself. And happy Sunday.